I'm Umashankar, an artist residing in Cholamandal Artists Village, and I was born and brought up here. And my father was one of the founder members under the leadership of KCS Panikar. So usually I start working by morning, after having a breakfast. Around 11 o'clock that's my usual schedule, in case you don't have any other work. And then we sit here and then start off with a drawing. Maybe you have some idea, right? You plan a thing and then you start your drawing, and then you keep thinking about it, and then you go about, and then you rest again sometime, and then you have to get up with your ideas to form up things. That keeps happening. So that's how when you go to the canvas, initially you start off with a drawing, and then slowly keep observing it, keep looking at it, and then you start working with your coloring. When the coloring starts, things happen. No? Slowly again you go about with the background, and then some more ideas keeps coming by, and then you put those ideas on the canvas, and then slowly things happen. That's the work process. I think later the changes happen, and then your composition gets developed slowly. A thicker layer of applying of color, and then the layering, and then again the background. So that's how it works. That's how this was created also. No? So this was one of my recent work now. So this is the series of work which I've been doing, and we recently we exhibited in Bangalore. Then we were exhibited in Hyderabad also. We participated in the Artics. Went for other shows also. So and then this work was done in recently we are there for Cholamandal Artists. We were there for the art exchange program in Nepal. So this was done during that time. I worked there, and this was actually, if you see that, I had given the title as Memories of Diaries of Nepal. Why? Because the atmosphere there, because I worked there for 3-4 days. So the inspiration there, that I just reflected it in my composition. That's how this work happened. This is a bit older work, and this was I had exhibited this recently in Artics Hyderabad also. And then we had our group's Cholamandal Art Show in Chitakla Parishad last year. So some body of works were exhibited, representing an individual figure. That came by in my mind from initially when I did my landscapes, and I slowly introduced myself in the landscape, and then with the background, and it went by. That's how it went by. So always you see that there is a figure, and then on the background there is a wide space of the ground, and then a perspective of landscape. So those things always keep going about in my work. So this is also one of the early work done. So this was I had exhibited in many places actually, this work. And this was a very, I like this work much. So I had a kind of a love for this work. Because the way of treatment and color, slowly it happened to say nothing was planned. The thing was just started off with a figure with the background, more a white background was used, and then slowly a mild colorization happened, and then the composition got formed simultaneously. And this is one of my recent works now. Actually, I'm doing a series of these. So this is also a good composition to say, with a lot of more of spatial background and a bit of a thin linear figure. This is actually a series of, there was a show in Delhi in 2015. So I was participating in that, and I made a series of around 30 to 35 portraits, all imaginative creative portraits. So that was done it was a portrait show. All the particular contemporary artists who were done, they expressed only portraiture. So for that I made a series of this.